Hello everybody, welcome to this homeschool session. In this session we're going to be focusing on three different areas: grammar, vocabulary, and speaking. For this session you need to have with you your notebook, your book, your tablet, and your dictionary. Let's start with grammar. The objective of this session is to identify and apply the simple past tense in a given context. Let's take a look at this cartoon. Let's see how much you remember from the simple past tense. Did you enjoy your vacation? I had a great time. I relaxed. I did not do any work. They are talking about their last vacations, so obviously they are talking about the past tense. So, simple past tense, the form of the simple past. What's the form of the simple past tense? In affirmative, we are going to use verbs in regular form or verbs in the irregular form. Verbs in regular forms are verbs ending in ed. Example, I played soccer yesterday. Verbs in the irregular form are verbs that have a specific form in terms of spelling or pronunciation. Example, I ate pizza yesterday. Take into account that you have a list of irregular verbs in your book, page 164, and in your dictionary, page SC8. For the negative form, we use auxiliary didn't plus a verb in the base form. I didn't play soccer yesterday. I didn't eat pizza yesterday. Don't forget to use the verbs in the base form. And for questions, if we need a WH question, we insert the WH first, then the auxiliary did, plus a subject, plus a verb in the base form, plus a complement if we have a complement. Examples: did you play soccer? Where did you eat pizza? Now, pause the video because you have to take notes in your notebook, exactly as we have been doing with other verb tenses. Don't forget to play the video again when you finish taking notes. Now, for the use of the simple past tense, when do we use the simple past? Well, we use the simple past tense to talk about finished actions in the past. Example, we went to Brazil last December, but we didn't go to Sao Paulo. Did you go to Rio? Yes, we did. They are talking about the past tense. They are talking about their last December. Please pause the video to take notes in your notebook. And don't forget to play the video again when you finish taking notes. Sometimes we do have keywords that let us know that we are talking about the past tense or an action in a past tense. Some of the keywords are yesterday, last, like last night, last week, last month, ago, 2 years ago, a week ago, in, and then you can use a past year, in 1987, in 2018, or expressions with when I was in kindergarten, when I was a baby, when I was a kid. Please pause the video because now you have to take notes in your notebook. Don't forget to play the video again when you finish taking notes. For the simple past tense of the verb to be, in affirmative we use was or were. I was late for school yesterday. They were late for school yesterday. In the negative form we use wasn't or weren't. I wasn't late for school yesterday. They weren't late for school yesterday. And for questions, we use a different pattern. WH if we do need a WH word. Was or were plus a subject plus complements. Were you late for school? Were they late for school? Please pause the video because you have to take notes in your notebook. Don't forget to play the video again once that you finish taking notes. Now it's practice time. For practice, you need your book, page 129 and page 13. Pay attention to the instructions. Page 129, Exercise 2A. Part A. Put the verbs in parentheses in the simple past. Example: 2 summers ago, we took our vacation in Vancouver. Took would be the past tense of the verb take, so put the verbs in parentheses in the simple past. Part B. Complete the questions in the simple past. Example: we went to Orlando, Florida. Orlando, Florida refers to a place, so you have to ask a question in accordance to the answer. So, where did you go on vacation last year? Please check your notebook to the form of the simple past tense in affirmative, negative, and questions. Page 13. Exercise 4A. What is the simple past tense of these verbs? Are they regular or irregular? So please write the simple past tense of the following verbs. Now pause the video so you can work on both pages, page 129 and page 13. Once that you finish your practice, you can check your answers by using the answer keys located in Unit 2A on Schoology. Now let's continue with vocabulary and speaking. The objective of this part is to identify and apply vocabulary related to vacations in a given context. First, let's talk about your past vacations. Where did you go? Who did you go with? Where did you stay? What was the weather like? What did you do during the day? Did you have a good time? Did you have any problems? You're going to share the answer to these questions by messaging one of your classmates. So, please send a voice message to one of your classmates in which you tell him or her about your last vacation. Please speak English and use the verbs in the simple past tense. Please pause the video so you can answer to those questions and send the voice message to one of your classmates. Play the video again once that you're ready to keep on going. Practice time. For practice, you need your book, page 152. Pay attention to the instructions. Page 152, Exercise 1A. You need to match the phrases and pictures. These are phrases related to vacations, activities we have during our vacations. Example, picture number 1. That is something that you do when you go away for the weekend. So you have to write the corresponding number inside the box. Exercise 2A. Other vacation activities. You need to complete here the verb phrases. For example, what do you do in a hotel, at a campsite, or with friends? We can say that we stay in a hotel, we stay at a campsite, or we stay with friends. So please complete the verb phrases. Do not repeat verbs. For exercise 3A, you need to match the questions and answers. For example, question number 1, what was the weather like? We have a list of different verbs related. We have a list of different adjectives related to each of the questions. So, can we say that the weather was comfortable, luxurious, basic, dirty, uncomfortable? Or can we say that the weather was friendly, helpful, unfriendly, unhelpful? Or can we say that the weather was beautiful, nice, noisy, crowded? Or can we say that the weather was delicious, nothing special, disgusting? Or can we say that the weather was warm, sunny, very windy, foggy, or cloudy? Yes, actually the weather was sunny or warm, windy, foggy, or cloudy. So you have to write the corresponding number inside the correct box. Please pause the video so you can start doing your practice. Once that you finish, remember to check your answers by using the answer key located in Unit 2A on the Schoology platform. Now, remember that both your notebook and book are going to be checked when we get back to school. So please be organized and have a nice and neat notebook. Last practice. Unit 2C. Go to the Schoology platform, Unit 2C, and there you will find an online practice. Practice number 1, simple past tense. In such practice, you need to use the verbs in the simple past tense, either in affirmative sentences, negative sentences, or questions. You feel free to use your notebook in order to check the form of the simple past tense. Remember that you can always check your own practice by replacing wrong answers by correct answers. Important note: for this session, you do not need to submit anything to the Schoology platform, but make sure you complete your work in your notebook, your book, and the online practice. Thank you very much. Please stay home. Take good care of yourselves. If you have any question, I'm going to be available at the SOS Help Forum, located in Unit 2A. Thank you very much again to all of you.